Bien, chers collègues, nous allons terminer avec cet aspect de la session. Je vais demander maintenant à Christina Figueres, à Mary Robinson, à Al Gore et à Rachel Kite de bien vouloir me rejoindre ici sur le podium. Vous les connaissez et il n'est pas besoin de les présenter. Ce sont des personnalités reconnues par tous et qui sont extrêmement engagées pour la lutte contre le dérèglement climatique. Ils vont s'exprimer tour à tour et ils ont le privilège exceptionnel, d'après ce que je comprends, d'avoir 5 minutes pour parler. Et je crois que c'est Christina Figueres qui va commencer. Christina, c'est toi qui vas commencer. Et je veux en profiter pour la remercier de tout ce qu'elle fait pour faire que nos travaux, comme des précédents travaux et des futurs travaux, réussissent. Donc, Christina, qui connaît tout sur tout, tu as la parole.
Thank you very much, Minister Fabius, and good morning or good afternoon to everyone. This has been an exceedingly inspiring dialogue. I interpret this dialogue as not only a very, very urgent and profound call for action, but also an equally urgent and profound offer of action, which is actually exactly the kind of balance that we need. I have heard in this conversation, I have heard hope and urgency. I have heard a commitment to action. And this is actually exactly the equation that we need, because the scale, the reach, and the timing of impacts of climate change, so eloquently described by many of you this morning, lead us to conclude that we actually have no other option but to acknowledge that climate change is not an issue only for national governments. Non-state actors have been showing over a period of time already increasingly that there is leadership and that there is determination on the part of non-state actors, and I thank them. Now, when we were in Durban only 2 minutes ago, because it seems to me the Durban COP was only 2 minutes ago, I went with Minister Molewa to a very, very moving session of 4th grade children who put on a song which I will not sing to you, but that the words of which were, do more, do more, do more. And when you have done everything you could, do more. And those words have stayed with me since Durban, and I think many of you have spoken exactly to that spirit. Now, in order to do more after we have done everything we could, we have to step up to science. And I have heard many of you this morning speaking about that. So what that actually means is governments who are responsible for this intergovernmental negotiation, and no one is questioning that responsibility, and it remains squarely in their hands. They must set a regulatory framework that is ambitious, both at the international level as well as at the national level. And at the global level, we must see a clear long-term target in order to provide predictability. And it is that kind of clarity and predictability that will allow the non-state actors, then corporations, cities, regions, civil society, financial institutions, all of the actors who have spoken today, to then answer the question of how is this going to be done. So if governments answer the question of where are we going, then non-state actors can come right behind and answer the question of how are we going to get this done. And that is the alliance to which I hear this dialogue has actually invited us all, so that we can demonstrate that, yes, definitely we must address climate change. We can address climate change, and in this alliance between states and non-state actors, we will address climate change and live up to the expectation of those 4th grade children in Durban. Thank you.
Merci beaucoup, Christina, pour ton propos fort et puis pour toute ton action.